Greetings and hallucinations, ladies and lads. I am Chancellor of the Harmonious Frequencies of the Mighty Empire of Onion, and this is Minecraft. Well, we're doing more of the same, what we've already done, which is no surprise. I have just recently gotten started, so I haven't made a whole lot of progress since last time, which is no surprise. But as you know from my talking last time, my Minecraft episodes are not about huge amounts of progress, it's just about playing the game. Which is something that I enjoy, so I hope y'all enjoy watching it and learning with me. So I was trying to test out this module over here, and I was having some trouble. For some reason, all of the items that I put through there were getting stuck at the top. And it was very confusing. I had to spend at least a half an hour troubleshooting, trying to figure out what I had done wrong. And Redstone is so confusing to me sometimes, but I have the general idea of how it works, you know. If a signal is going through Redstone, it should turn this torch off, and if this torch is on, it's going to lock this hopper over here. And so what was happening was that items were passing up through this chain here, and then getting stuck in this hopper here. And so I was thoroughly confused for an extended period of time, as I mentioned. Cover that back up, because I don't need to get in there anymore. Whoop. That's fine. But what I found out was I had messed up over here, right? So you can see there's redstone dust coming around. Let me just... I don't want to use a smooth stone because I'm going to try to cover it up with smooth stone. There's a redstone dust line coming around. I had this repeater on this square, facing into a solid block, and that was not connected to that dust back there. And so, yeah. After a long time of trying to figure it out, going back through the tutorial, trying to figure out what I had done, I realized I just needed to put this repeater one block forward and have this solid block in the back. Because the solid block was sitting where the repeater is. The repeater was sitting on this block facing into it. So the configuration was right, it just was in the wrong position. So once I moved this block up to here, the repeater over to here, and added a dust here, lo and behold, problem solved, and everything is working as it should. So yeah, that is a glorious feeling when you finally get something figured out like that. Throw a torch there. I also took a torch down from right there. But yeah, so I have just gotten started on the water stream trough, basically, for this area here, to load in the fish farm to this hopper and get it pumped into the new module here. So I've just gotten started, and yeah, haven't made much progress so far because of having to troubleshoot that redstone over there. So I am going to get this water stream built right now. By the time I cut back, hopefully this will be piped in, and we will have everything, even the iron farm, hooked up to it, so that the items can come over here. My plan for this episode is to have that accomplished, and then build the next module, and at least start the pipe from the mine over to the next module. So that is the plan for today. Hope y'all don't mind. More of the same. And soon, probably by the time I get this storage system done, we'll be starting a new season of Minecraft. So, yeah. Cool. Hopefully, y'all are looking forward to that as much as I am. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna get on top of it and make some progress for y'all. Alright, here we are. All we have to do now is attach this. Ta-da! I don't think putting these blocks back is going to interfere with the redstone at all. Parkour. Parkour. Yeah. Even right there. Should be fine. And I lost some of the blocks that I need for the thing. The fish farm. Make it look right again. I just broke the chests when I was down there and let the stuff flow through as it may. How did the green wool get over here? Pretty sure I tried to put it through this one. Oh. You know what I just thought of too? It might be that a bunch of the items are getting stuck because we don't have any kind of a buffer over here. Yeah. I can see the item sitting on top of the hopper back there, which is not ideal. Because this is super slow, so it's gonna have a difficult time trying to keep up. The good thing is, a little ways back from this, the items, well, the hole that I was digging over to pipe them over was about 2 blocks up, and so if I just dig back to that point, bring it over that 2 blocks up, put a double chest above this hopper here, feed things into that double chest, and then into this hopper, that would be the buffer that we need to make it work correctly. In order to do that, though, I need to break this open, which means I should probably block this off on both sides here, so that the water doesn't flow out, because I have to get into this area. So in case you're not sure what I mean by the buffer, I think we just picked up several items. We did. And I feel like they're probably going to flow back behind us here. Let's actually close this off completely. Yeah, I close it off where it's only a one tall item conduit here, so that things just flow freely. Okay, so it's not a whole lot of stuff sitting up here. That's nice. There are several hoppers in a chain before it reaches the actual item elevator. So we don't have a whole lot to worry about, but you can see how the elevation is different over here. So I think what I'm going to do now is, let's see, I don't have the items for, I don't have 2 chests, basically, what I'm trying to say. So, 2 chests, and then a hopper facing into the back of that chest. And then I just have to raise the water streams up by 1, which shouldn't be much of a problem. This ice block is going to make a little bit of a problem because it doesn't have anything underneath it. So I think we need to stop the items before they reach this point, before I break them. Ah, and I don't have my silk touch pick with me either. There we go. So yeah, we could put the rotten flesh right in there, but then all the other items should be coming in here. Salmon should not have come in here. Should have gone in here. I'm not sure what that's all about. But yeah, we have iron here as well, which is pretty much exactly what I wanted. Okay. Then I'll drop a iron into there. Come on. There we go. Cool. And so now I have all the iron that I need coming into this place. That way I can start building on this next module. And have iron coming in. So that's going to be very handy. Very, very handy. Well, here is the almighty test. I did this one, combination of by memory and, just looking at the other things that I had built. So, here we go. Let's start out with stuff that's not in the chests already, sort of test bricks, and then I'll throw in some regulars. So the redstone fed through pretty much immediately. I filled this up with diorite. There should be some more coming in soon. I filled this up with oak wood. This is all just for a test. This is all dirt. So we should see redstone blocks popping up here pretty soon. Because I'm pretty sure it goes through the left column before it pops over to the right column. Right, and I have to be patient because it is really slow. We should be able to see some redstone ticking around back there though. I see torches that are on that aren't quite firing, so I might have forgotten a piece or two. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, I forgot a super important part, actually. Pretty much the most important. That, this, I'm gonna need a way up. Okay. Okay, so now that should be linked all the way to the top, and now it should work properly. Okay, let's see what happens when we drop these in here. I'll bet the other pieces just went straight to the output. Oh man. I wish I was smarter at times. Nope. Are they stuck pointing into this one? Nope. Interesting. And why? Like I say, I'm not great at redstone. So this should have been turned on. Okay, there's the cobblestone there. Ah, here they are. Okay. And that's the same situation as I had with the other piece, is that it was leaving this torch on, which locked this hopper. So that's the reason why that one didn't work quite right. Sort of float down. Oh, I want to pick this back up. Go. Okay, so now it should be working properly. Oh, I thought I could access the input chest from there, but I can do it from this side. Okay, so blocks that don't belong, and then, yeah, wood and redstone and diorite. So now it should be ticking along. Yeah, and these torches should be turning on and off, but they're not. There they go. There they go. Ah, like Christmas. Okay. Now we should see the items being dropped into their correct chests. So the diorite hasn't come through yet. The wood hasn't come through yet. Found out the problem. There's supposed to be a solid block here, and I had a half slab. So when the clock was triggering, this torch wasn't touching anything to activate the rest of the machine. So now I have to find a way to squeeze a dust up in there. Let's see. Can I see it from... Yeah. Could be able to see it from over here. Yeah. Right there. Okay, so now it'll work. Good grief. It's just the tiniest things. I thought I had a solid block here at one time, but it wasn't. So yeah, now it should work. Oh, I'm missing my my redstone blocks. And I will bet that they are up here, stuck in the system. Yep. And an andesite. Okay. So, now, click here. Right, andesite, dirt. A wood. And then the diorite afterwards. Okay. Now, we should see it working perfectly. Holy cow. It's always those tiny little details that I overlook, and since I'm not the best redstoner, it's hard for me to figure it out on my own. So I did have to go back and look at the tutorial video, and that actually didn't help me. Then I got back into the game and walked over to the other side, and I immediately saw, oh, there's a solid block there, not a half slab. So, madness. Okay, we can see that there's more diorite here than 11 pieces. Here's more than just one in each square there. The dirt has come in already, and here's my redstone. The andesite should be coming in behind it soon. Yep. There's been 2 more wood placed in. More diorite. Throw in some cobbles. And see if that wakes up the system or something. Okay, yeah. And I didn't notice how many cobblestone I put in, but I know I put in 3 andesite. So for some reason there's one stuck back there somewhere. But everything else is working, so that's not the worst thing to happen ever. Now I have to figure out how I'm going to run the mine over to here, the mine output. It is an interesting question, because it's going to be coming from back here in this direction. I can't have a water stream flowing right here because it's going to interrupt the redstone and stuff like that. So I may have to run hoppers from this hopper back in this direction to at least this corner back here. As a matter of fact, I am going to have to do that, and then run the water streams just to that hopper. The hopper chain will connect to this, and then it will all go from there. Alright, so I'm going to get myself some supper IRL, and see how these videos are lining up so far, see what kind of time we're at, and see what sort of progress I'll be able to make before I have to end off the video. And so, if I activate this, I should be able to throw everything in here, and it's just going to work. Like the regular item elevators, you know, you dispenser straight up into a 3x3 solid block. Should just continually rise like an item elevator up to here. Oh, don't look. It's ugly. There we go. But yeah, so items should be arriving here. Man, I am absolutely certain that it is a 3x3 solid block because I tested it excessively. That's coming out over at the side, so that shouldn't affect it. All of this I clearly built up myself until now. Okay. The only other thing is that it might have already sent them all up. I figured with that many items in the dispenser, it would have taken a lot longer. I really thought it would have. So, the water stream should be working just fine. Thus, if we go back to the storage facility, and there's gold in there, I know it worked. Oh. Not die, please. I have my totem, so it wouldn't actually kill me, but even still, I would rather not. Yeah. I don't see anything working right now. And there wasn't even any redstone to really mess up in that one. So this is all just bad luck, I'd say. Oh, I see. I see. This redstone right here is interfering. It's locking this hopper so that nothing can pass through. Oh man, I wonder if there's a... So I've lost all that gold to unknown location. And this won't work because of these redstone torches here. Oh well, I was thinking that I'm running them into the wrong place anyway. I need to go ahead and move it over, come into this hopper chain here, come into this module, because that module is the one that has the iron already in it. So that way it would sort the iron properly after it's smelted. I wouldn't have to have 2 chests for iron. So I'm just going to have to divert that water channel over all the way to that corner. And then, I don't know, there's a possibility that I have to redesign that entire item elevator to make sure that things are being pushed through there. I don't know with any of the updates if they've changed that, if the item elevators don't work anymore or something. I feel like that could be a possibility as well, because we didn't see the items reaching the top of the elevator. But anyway, that's all I have the brain power to even try to do today. This is probably a pull your hair out sort of an episode, as was likely the last one. So, yeah, hopefully the new version of Minecraft gets released soon, and I can just start over from the very beginning. That would be the best general option for me. So yeah. If you want to catch the next episode, be sure to subscribe. Consider supporting my channel through the Patreon link down in the video description, and feel free to check out any of my other videos or playlists that you might be interested in. I thank you for any time you spend on my channel, and I hope blessings of wisdom and peace on all of you. Farewell.